Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel and welcome to another day of triathlon training. Today, well, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. The weather is absolutely brilliant. However, I'm going in the garage to go on the turbo to do a bike session. What has the world come to? Hear me out, all right, hear me out. So the session is 4 times 15 minutes at threshold, hopefully in TT position. So it's a big session. I did 3 times 15 minutes last week and it absolutely finished me off. So I need to get this session done. On a Tuesday night, myself and the RideHarder crew, so James, my coach at RideHarder, has made like a bit of a coaching group and we all do this, the hardest session of the week together. So we get on Zoom, we do it on Zwift together. And that's the motivation to get through it. You get on a bike at a specific time, you're all doing the intervals together. It happens. Whereas if I was to push this to another day to go out on the road, I'd do 2 or 3, or I'd miss the numbers or something. So I just know that this is my opportunity to nail that real structured training. And unfortunately, that's what I've got to do. That and the fact that it's about 5:15 now. So realistically, it's going to be dark in another 45 minutes or so. So there's not really much point in going out too far on the road. And tomorrow afternoon, I'm hoping to get a nice ride in the Peak District. So I've sort of got that in mind as a reward if I get through tonight's tough session. And hopefully Liz is going to join me in the garage in a minute as well. So I'm going to go and probably eat about 2 or 3 Cliff Blocks and then get on the bike. So I shall see you in there. This one's going to sting. Okay, so here we go. The last few days, nothing's been working right for me. The internet in here is playing up again. The speaker that I use in here, the Bluetooth speaker, will not sync up to my phone for some reason. It always just syncs to Liz's. Even if I turn her Bluetooth off, turn that off and on, try and connect mine, whatever, it just doesn't work. And now I can get on Zwift, that's working fine, but I can't load Internet Explorer or Chrome to get on Zoom. However, I'm still with the RideHarder crew, we're still started. Still got happy birthday up. Liz has taken off those letters so she can see herself, but has failed to take down the rest of them. So I'm still going to do the session. So 3-minute easy warm up, 5-minute zone 2, then straight into it. I'm going to do the session. I'm going to have a look at the data afterwards as well. So we'll break that down. Hopefully I'll get all 4 done. So yeah, this isn't going to be pretty, is it? So let's just get cracking. I think I'm going to, do I do row position or TT position? I think I'm going to go row position just because I stand a lot of better chance of finishing it rather than doing 2 or 3. And last week I did it in TT position, my power really tailed off. So let's go for row position. Second interval done for me. I'm pretty much on the money power wise. A little bit of a morale, change of sweatband, change of towel. This is hard. It's quite warm tonight. Liz is doing a Vo2 Max session, so I'm not going to disturb her, but she's doing 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off, times 8, times 4 sets. So she's just getting to grips with the Vo2 Max workout. Looks like she's going well. If you've done that sort of session, you know that it just gets like harder and harder. The recovery is over in like nothing, isn't it? So good work, you keep working. I'm glad I picked row position. In the first one, I was a bit of a faff getting started, so I didn't have anything, well, I didn't have any like gels or Cliff Blocks before I started, so the first effort I felt a bit underfueled. I got some Cliff Blocks down me in the first few minutes. That seems to have kicked in now, I feel a bit better fueled, so 2 more to go and I'm feeling okay. I'm not breaking any records power wise, but I'm there or thereabouts, so that'll do. 3 sets down, 1 to go, quick maths. Liz is on a 3rd set, on the 3rd effort, so she's also about 2/3 of the way through, looking strong. It's really good me knowing like how far into session she is and vice versa, because we just shout each other on when we're on recoveries. Brilliant. Liz is really enjoying me telling her to keep working. So anyway, I'm feeling good to be honest, feeling alright. I mean, as good as you can do after 3 15-minute threshold efforts. So if I can do the last one, the same as I've done those 3, I'll be dead chuffed. So I'll look at the numbers afterwards though before I make final judgment.
Great.
Good work.
You earned me chilling.
You've earned me doing the pots.
Yes.
There we go then, session done and dusted. There is the graph. As you'll see, there are 4 nice big blocks of orange. I don't want to have to do another clip when I go inside. So this is what the first effort was. This is the second effort. This is the 3rd effort. And this is the 4th. I'm going to estimate they're between 325 and 334. But they were what they were. So yeah, either way, whatever the numbers were, I'm really happy with that session. If I'm honest, I was a little bit scared, given that last week, on the 3x15s, I started strong and really tailed off. I didn't want that to happen, so I tried to take it a little bit easier on the first one. I had a gel and 4 cliff blocks, and that got me going a little bit, and then kept it pretty consistent for the last 3, I think, but the numbers will tell, won't they? Elizabeth, how was your session?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that, thank you. It went really quick, just doing 30 seconds at a time and in sort of sets, so yeah.
Bit of a shock to the system, having to change the gear so quickly and get used to how to ramp up power and then up and down.
Yeah, definitely, because just as you get the hang of it, the session's over.
So Liz was on the... We were on the 3rd block, the 7th interval, and you said, "Oh, I'm getting the hang of this now, going up and down, getting in the right gear for the effort."
Well, actually, my last set was I hit the target, the closest to the target the best, because obviously I'd got used to it.
Yeah, it's good. So it's the physical side of it, isn't it? But also the actual mental side and knowing what gear to go in and how hard to press. Because you were doing quite a big spike at the beginning of the intervals on a few of them I saw, which that's fine. I do that as well.
I got into the habit of a few seconds, so I'd like only recover for about 7 seconds, and I slowly started building my cadence up again. So that by the time you hit the session to go, you've already got high cadence and you've got more power anyway.
Yeah, good.
And that seemed to work, seeing as each block was only like, what was it, like 6 minutes, including the cool downs and the effort. So therefore, I knew I could keep that going for that length of time.
Yeah.
And that worked well.
Yeah. Liz Saxton coaching coming soon.
Hit me up.
Yeah. So yeah, there we go. That is it for today's video and it for today's training. Just a bike session today, but I'm super chuffed for that. Hopefully you're super chuffed. Don't leave me hanging. Yeah, so that'll do. Chilly for tea. Gonna get showered and changed and demolish that. So I will see you tomorrow at 4 PM. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do give the video a thumbs up. Helps other people discover the channel. And I'll see you tomorrow at 4 PM for what I'm hoping is going to be a beautiful ride out in the Peak District. So I'll see you there.
Some of us are at work.
Don't want to rub it in, Liz, but maybe if the weather looks okay.
Bye.
See you later.